Welcome back to the Major Morgan Show. We're going to talk about something now that every American loves. Real Americans do anyhow. They love movies. Now, I'm not talking about sitting around watching movies for 6-7 hours a day and having no activity whatsoever. We're talking about just watching a movie once in a while for entertainment's sake. Some of the best movies ever made were made 20 years ago. Of those movies that were made 20 years ago, 1994, one of the best ones to come out was Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp was a great movie. This is when actors were still being good actors. Today you can put any kind of crap on film and people seem to go look at it, but not me. I got to have a quality actor, and Wyatt Earp, one of the best movies you'll ever see. Kevin Costner played a great Wyatt Earp. And the historical relevance in that movie was understated, really, about how important Wyatt Earp really was to settling the West. You know, he was a little bit of a nut, but it took a little bit of a nut to get everything settled down. Next movie we're going to look at, I lost my place here. Hold on one second. Is The Shawshank Redemption. Anybody who hasn't seen The Shawshank Redemption doesn't watch movies. It's one of the best written movies. The screenplay on it was great. The actors in it were phenomenal. You know, you just don't see acting now like you did in this movie. I mean, it was really good. Forrest Gump, yet another movie released in 1994. I think everybody in this country has a copy of it. You can go to any yard sale, flea market, anywhere you go. There is a copy of Forrest Gump somewhere. A really good movie, well done. Kind of makes you think a little bit about all the stuff they put in there. There's another movie that a lot of people have seen, especially when they were kids. Probably thought it was hilarious then. If you watch it now as an adult, you look at it and go, well, that's pretty stupid. But it's Dumb and Dumber. It was released in 1994. A good sci-fi movie that was released in 1994 was Stargate. It was so good that they even made a TV series after it. Very, very good writing in that movie. Decent acting. It wasn't great, but it was a good movie. Kids movie, Little Rascals, released in 1994. Really well done. Stuck to the roots of the original Little Rascals and the R Gang. Really a good depiction of what life was like back in the 20s and the 30s. The Crow was released in 1994. Kind of a dark movie. Some people might have liked it. Some people may not have. It's all what you're looking for. Ace Ventura, released in 1994. Four Weddings and a Funeral, hilarious. One of the funnier movies of the year. Arnold Schwarzenegger, yet another movie for him, True Lies. Schwarzenegger, he just seems, he gets old, but he doesn't get old. You just don't get tired of watching his movies. Even though he's not an American, he's still a good actor. Frankenstein was released in 1994. The remake of the old movie. It was originally produced in, I think it was put out in 1929. Don't quote me on that. I'm just making a guess from memory. Of all the movies that were released in 1994, I mean, you don't see too many stinkers. Maverick was released in 1994. You know, it's a good thing you get your family together, take them out for a night at the movies, go see something that won't hurt your head when you're watching it. A good produced movie is hard to forget, and these movies that I've mentioned are some of the movies that are really, really hard to forget. You know, Forrest Gump, if anybody forgets that movie, I don't know how they would. I don't know how they possibly could. And we're going to take 5 for 5 right now, and we'll be back shortly.